Hey everyone, I'm Paolo. Today we have a special episode for you. Now the word legend gets thrown around a lot, but let me tell you, today's guest is a legend. Because I am going to be talking with the one and only Ann-Margret. We're going to talk about her new perfume, her album Born to Be Wild, and of course her iconic career. So, I'll see you guys with Ann-Margret.
Spoonful of Paolo, here we go.
Mike, so good? Yeah? Okay, are you ready, Ann-Margret?
I'm ready.
I have to say, it is such an honor to have you on a Spoonful of Paolo. In honor of you being a guest, I'm wearing like some special perfume. I don't know if you can figure out which one I'm wearing. Any guesses?
Are you wearing mine? Oh,
Of course I'm gonna be wearing
do
your
you like it?
Do I like it? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I mean, this is an honor.
So glad.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay.
I'm so thrilled.
You're welcome. We're going to talk more about that at the end of the interview, but I also want to congratulate you on something else, on this amazing album, Born to Be Wild. Like, first of all, this covers everything. I have been listening to these songs ever since we booked you every single day, my husband and I. And I know for you, this is such a special album because you handpicked all these songs. So what was it like for you to go back into the studio and immerse like some of these hit songs that have had a huge impact on people's lives?
I had a great time doing that album.
Yeah.
I really did.
I mean,
Born to Be Wild. Yeah, man.
I have to say, honestly, I know Rock Around the Clock, it was one of the first songs I think you heard right here in Illinois. You were at a roller ring and then you're singing it on your album, which is crazy.
How did you know that about the roller rink?
I know everything about you because I love you so much and it is an honor to have you here. And you know another thing, Ann-Margret, is that your song, Volare on here, I love that song so much because growing up, my dad and my beloved mom would always play that in the car, like when we were growing up. And so like hearing your voice on it is I love it. I love it so much.
You talk about Volare?
Yes.
Did you know Volare?
Yeah, and my parents were always in Italian. Volare.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yes.
Volare. Nel blu, dipinto di blu. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you know, Bobby Rydell was a dear friend of mine.
I know.
Ever since we did Baba Birdie, you know, we kept in touch, and he was going to be on that album of mine.
Yeah.
And he got really, really sick, and he passed away.
Wow.
I loved him.
I know you did. I know.
Volare.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. You know, I want to talk about
cheer up. You gotta cheer up.
Yes. You know, I want to just start by saying, like, when you first came to America with your mom from Sweden, you were almost 6 years old, and your father had immigrated already here. I think you were 1 year old when he left you and your mom to come here. What do you remember about that day arriving in New York on that big, beautiful ship? Did your mom have to tell you that's your father? Did you know from just a picture somehow in the house? What do you remember from that day?
I remember that Mother had been showing me pictures of Daddy because, you know, she said, we're going to see him. And then when we finally got to New York, I looked down there and I thought, what a handsome man. And it was in December, I think. And he had a beautiful coat on and he had a fedora and he just looked so handsome. And he had a big smile. I was thrilled.
Wow.
I was thrilled.
I'm just picturing all that. And oh, that's so beautiful. That's really beautiful. I know you went to New Trier High School in Illinois, right here in Illinois. And
in Winnetka.
Yes, in Winnetka. And I remember that you auditioned for the role of Lori in Oklahoma, but you didn't get that role. But then the year after, you auditioned for the role of Hilda in Plain and Fancy, and you got that role.
I got it.
You got that role.
I can't believe how much homework you have done. God bless you.
Oh my God.
I'm so excited.
Thank you.
You have no idea. This really, I'm so touched that you have done your homework.
Wow, I mean, you mean so much to so many of us in the world. So it is my honor to have you here again. Like I'm going to keep saying that over and over and over. But when you got
Grazie tanto.
Grazie.
Grazie tanto,
Oh,
signore.
grazie mille, bella. Grazie mille. So at that time when you're in high school and you got the second role, then what did you learn about determination and about not giving up? Because that was just the start of your journey, of your dreams, of you succeeding. So what did you learn at that time in high school about, you know what, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep auditioning until something comes my way.
Well, I got that from my mother and father.
Wow.
Never give up. Never, ever give up. They were really, I'm the only child. And when I said I wanted to be in show business and of course, they were nervous about it, but they knew that's what I wanted.
Wow.
So, you're wonderful. Whoops. That is, I got a show.
Let me see. Show Paolo. Let me see what it is. Who?
Ran away.
It's Miss Mona.
She's gone.
Oh, okay.
She went bye-bye.
Oh, if she comes back, I want to see Miss Mona then, okay? If she comes back.
Yeah. As soon as we can find her.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
That's really...
she's 10 years old, and she is, well, she looks like a Maltese, but she has a couple of other breeds inside of her.
Oh my God, that's funny. You've had so many people who really believed in you. And I know one of your teacher, who was also your counselor, Dr. William J. Peterman, he believed in you.
Yeah, that's what I was,
Oh, Miss Moden, she believed in you too.
Here.
Oh my God, she's adorable.
Yes, this is.
Can you see?
She's a little chubby now.
Oh my God.
She's eating a little too much.
Oh my God, it's okay. She's adorable. She's adorable.
I love her.
I love her too. Okay, so going back to people believing in you, you had your teacher, who was your counselor, Dr. William J. Peterman. He believed in you. He believed in you. He said in 2 years you were going to reach stardom. That must have felt really good having a teacher believe in you as well.
Well, I loved Dr. Peterman, and I was so shocked. He said, "Olson, come to my office after this period." I'm thinking, oh, I'm in deep doo-doo. I came in, I sat down. He said, "Olson, you're going to be in movies."
Wow.
I was, I think, a sophomore. I was 16.
Wow.
I sort of swam out of there. I couldn't believe that he was telling me this. But he saw this in me, my acting.
He sure did. And he wasn't the only one who believed in you. When you were in LA, you went to go sing a couple songs to Mr. George Burns, who literally changed your life at General Service Studios. And then you're in Las Vegas performing at his show at the Sahara Hotel in Las Vegas. What did that do to you? Because you had someone who was so massive and big who literally changed not just your life, but your career. So what did that do for you? It must have boosted something inside of you, like, this is it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Oh, I knew since I was 4 years old that I was going to be on stage. I didn't know that I was going to be in movies. That came as a complete shock. Mr. Burns. Oh, God bless his soul. When I auditioned for his show, went to General Service.
Yeah.
I brought my friend with me, Scott Smith, who played the piano, and he said, "Hey, you really like that piano player, don't you?" Yes, I do. He knew, he knew so much. He knew people. Wow. You bring up all these things. I love you for it.
Oh, thank you. I love you more.
You really have done your homework.
It's when when you love something so much, it's not even homework. It's a passion, and I love what I do. And when I get guests that I love so much, I'm just like this to me is a dream. It's a dream. It's a dream just talking to you about your amazing career. I mean, like we watched Bye Bye Birdie and Viva Las Vegas over the weekend with my husband, and I'm just like, Patrick, we're going to be talking with this. She's more than a star. She's going to be on our web show. And, and it's like, you have all these accolades. You have your 2 Oscar nominations, your 5 Golden Globe wins. You have 6 Emmy nominations, 1 Emmy win. You have 2 Grammys. I mean, could that girl, don't fall off the chair. Can you believe that? You come back. I didn't read everything. That's just some of it. It's just some of it.
I can't believe all these things about me.
But when you think, okay, I want you to take this second. You think about that little girl who just came off the boat with her mom, okay? And you were almost 6 years old. Do you think she could have ever have dreamed this big? Not just with all the awards, but everything that you have fulfilled in your life. Could she have dreamed this big?
I just can't believe all the things that have happened to me. I never expected it. All I wanted to do since I was 4 years old, I wanted to be on stage singing and dancing. And I sang with Mother. Daddy had come here first during World War II. It was just too dangerous to cross the ocean, so Mother and I stayed in this little village of 162 people called Bolshevik until the war was over. And now, about 3 years ago, I went back, and there are now 98 people.
Wow.
Because it's a little teeny-weeny little village.
Yes.
And everyone leaves to get work. They go to the big cities.
Yeah. When you talk about your beloved parents, I know your beloved father passed away, was in 1973, and your beloved mom in 2001. I know that they really believed in you. They put you in dance classes, so you were shy as a little kid, and your mom thought, let's take away that shyness if we put her in dance classes. And there was one time I think your father drove from Illinois to Hollywood just to see your name on side with the lights around it.
Yes, he came back. And said to Mother and I, he says, I just was in Hollywood, and your name is on a marquee.
Wow.
Daddy was very soft-spoken, but boy, was he strong. And my mother was really strong. This is nice. Thank you.
Well, she was a strong mother, and she was very devoted to you. I mean, I know she made a lot of sacrifices coming here, with her 5-year-old little girl to this country where you guys didn't even speak English, coming to a new world. It was hard for her and for you, but you both did it. You know why? Because there was so much love in your family. There was love. It's just beautiful. Yeah. It really is. Yeah. And speaking of, I know in 1972, you had that major fall. You were performing on stage. You fell 22 feet below the stage, and you were in a coma for 3 days. And then 10 months later, you were back on stage performing, and you did some TV live stuff. So what gave you the strength? Because when I remember reading the story, and I'm like, how did she do it? It's like you are a miracle doing all that. So what gave you the strength to come back and fight and say, you know what? I'm going to keep pursuing my dream and not give up and not have this major incident that happened, and not let it destroy you.
No, I wouldn't let anything stop me.
No, you didn't.
No, the thing then was that Daddy was really ill. And, he and I were so much alike. He wouldn't believe me that I was well unless I actually got on stage and worked again.
Wow.
So that's why it was 10 months.
Wow.
What was interesting, I remember one time, I broke my jaw. I did just a lot of different things. And I'd be sitting when we were having rehearsals, because all of a sudden I couldn't open my mouth. I guess I could go, so I was always going like this.
To keep it open.
I'm trying to make my jaws, open up more.
Oh my gosh. Like these major falls runs in your family, because I think your father, when he was an electrician here in Illinois, he had a major fall from the second floor to the concrete floor. So I'm like, you guys got to be careful.
I know. I couldn't believe that it was the same thing. Yeah, he, electrician working outside, working on a home, and he fell from the second floor onto concrete. But he was just fine. He was fine. And there are.
I love you so much. Oh my God, you look so gorgeous. Everything, your necklace.
Yeah.
I told you this earlier, I'm gonna say it again to everyone who's watching this, to the background, to your hair, to your outfit, oh my God, you just look amazing, okay? Yeah, you do.
Well, thank you ever so.
Oh, you're welcome. Okay, look, you have worked with like extraordinary people in this business. I mean, many. So many, okay, so many. But I'm gonna show you a couple pictures and just tell me the first thing that comes to your mind, okay? I'm gonna show them to you. All right. Are you ready? Yeah. Okay, here we go. This is the first one with Betty Davis. First thing that comes to your mind.
Oh, she was great to me. She was just great. It was my first movie, and I just was thrilled to know the lines. And here I am playing the daughter of Betty Davis.
Wow.
But this one thing that I've told several people, I was just happy to know my lines. Didn't know about medium shot, close up, blah, 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 blah. And all of a sudden, Miss Davis comes over and she says, Ann-Margret, this is your close-up. And I want you to look the very best that you can. No gap hair. And this is Frank Capra's the director.
Yes, yes.
And she's saying, hey. And she waits, she stands there. Okay. All right. Now we shoot. Okay.
Oh my God.
That's what she did.
Wow.
It can only be true.
Thank you for sharing that with me. Thank you. Another one that I'm going to show you is this photo with Dick Van Dyke, Janet Leigh, and Bobby Rydell.
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, Bobby, he and I were such great pals. He and I always, if I were in a place performing, he would come see me. And then, like Roger and I, when we were in London one time, we saw that he was appearing at the Palladium. And so we went to see him there. God, yes.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that. Another one, this one with Jack Lemmon.
Oh, yes. Hi, Jack. Hi. Oh. Jack, he was one of the first people that I met in Los Angeles, in Hollywood. I was doing this, wow, this is such a long time ago. I was doing a Life magazine thing, I guess. A bunch of photographs. And the photographer was a dear friend of Jack's. So we went to his house. And Jack played the piano just really great. So that's how I met him. And then I ended up doing a movie with him and with Walter Matthau.
Gosh. Wow.
I'm so blessed.
I'm
so blessed.
Two more. And this one, of course, with Elvis Presley.
Yes.
First thing that comes to your mind.
He and I were very much alike. He felt music the same way that I did. Anyway.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, and the last one. This is a special one, okay? Roger Smith.
Oh, isn't he cute?
Adorable!
Isn't he adorable?
This is a beautiful photo.
We were married for 50 years. 50 years. He's a cutie.
He's a cutie. Listen to the gays over here. He's adorable. He's beautiful, okay? You know what I love about this is that
77 Sunset Street.
I love it that you guys were married for 50 years. It makes me think of my mom passed away last year, but my mom and dad, thank you, they were married for 50 years. And so like, just, I don't know, there's, to me, it's like a special connection. 50 years in a marriage is just so special because a lot of people don't get those many years, but like you and your husband, what you had, and my father and my mom is just so sacred. And so it's really special.
It's sacred.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for this.
Yes.
Okay. Another thing I know you love is a motorcycle because you have a special motorcycle that is painted. It's lavender and it has like the Harley Davidson on there and has like daisies around it. And I know that your father loved motorcycles. And I know when you went back to Sweden when you were 10 years old, your Uncle Callie gave you a ride on it for the first time.
Yes, and we went into Norway.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, because Valsjøbyen, the name of the little village, is 10 minutes away from Norway.
Wow.
Yeah.
So was that the start of you just loving motorcycles, getting that first ride? I mean, because you loved motorcycles for such a long time.
Well, I knew that Daddy had loved them, and then to see Uncle Kalle, and then to see the fabulous movie. What was that called?
The Wild One.
The Wild
The Wild
One.
One. Wow.
And I'm born to be wild.
Yes, you are. Oh my gosh. Wow. All right. So going back to this lovely perfume. Okay. First of all, I have to ask you this.
I love the fact that you have it.
Well, of course I'm going to have it. I cannot interview you and not have your perfume. I mean, that's a bad host, right?
Well, I agree with you.
Thank you so much for agreeing with me. Okay, so like, I have to ask you this. When you go out and you go out with your friends or whoever, do you wear this just so people can ask you, oh, Ann-Margret, what are you wearing? You smell so lovely. And then you're going to say, Ann-Margret perfume. Like, do you wear this every day? Because it really is. It's very special.
I wear it every day.
Wow.
I wear it every day.
Wow.
I still can't believe that Justin, 25 years ago, I said, I want to make a perfume for you. And then he actually did it.
It came through. It's here.
Yes, it's right here. Yeah, and here is, and all the profits from the perfume are going to go to the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Fund.
Yes, I love that. I mean, 100% of that, which is so special. I know that this started when you went to Southeast Asia multiple times during the Vietnam War. I know that you received a letter from over 3,000 troops who were stationed over there in Vietnam during the war. And you went there in 1966 and in 1968. And this is what you said, and I think it's so special. You said that my experience with the men and women in Vietnam was one of the most important things in my life and will always will be. So tell me, what made this trip one of the most special things of your, like, in your life?
Oh my God. Well, if you would have met all the people, the gentlemen and ladies that I've met and keep meeting all through the years, they'll come up to me and they'll say, oh, I met you in La Trang or Quang Tri or, oh God, I get very emotional. I want them to know that I love them and how horrible that they had to go through some of the stuff they went through when they came back to America.
Yeah.
And I love my guys. I love them so very much. I always have, I do now, and I always will. They're my guys. And of course, the ladies, all the nurses, oh my gosh. It was a rough time. And I want to give back as much as I possibly can. Because I love my guys.
You sure do.
Gals.
You sure do. And I stand with you that all of us should be supporting our troops, our veterans. And so what we want to do on top of this, in honor of you being a guest on our show, is that a Spoonful of Paolo, we're going to be donating, in honor of you, $500 to the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Fund.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I just got goosebumps. Thank you so very much.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
You know, that's what I love about you. You have this platform and use it so well, and you use your voice, and you're helping, you're educating people, and that's what I love about your perfume. Like, this is just so, it's so like magical. So anyone can just go to Ann-Margretperfume.com, get your bottle. It's so easy, like I did, and you order it and it comes within a couple days. And then when you go on your date or your anniversary or you want to see your friend, all you gotta do is just one choop, choop, and there you go. You smell just like Ann-Margret.
Oh my gosh. You are a delight. You are full of life,
Thank you.
aren't you?
I think I get it from my mom. I wear this magnet pin that my husband gave to me. I wear it, all the time, and she's always with me, my beautiful mother. So I know she's so happy with this. I know she loved you, and so this is so special. So thank you.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
I wish you the very, very best in your career and in your life.
Thank you.
With your
Thank you.
husband.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Come say goodbye,
Enjoy.
Patrick. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Thank you. We both thank you and Jeffrey and your wonderful team. We have so much love and respect for all of you. So thank you. And I cannot wait for people to see this interview in 2 weeks. I cannot wait. We love you, and just continue to always stay true to yourself. Keep shining. Thank you. We have so much love and respect for you, and you really are just a shining star. Okay, you are. So thank you.
Oh, thank you. That a shining star, no matter who you are.
I'm gonna faint.
I had a great time. Thank you.
Same here. Thank you so much. Thank you. Much love.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.
I'm so excited. I'm so happy to have met you both.
Oh my God.